With shoes such a major part of the sport of basketball, as well as pop culture, big brands have placed a huge focus on developing the top basketball shoes possible for a number of decades. This has resulted in some incredible kicks, but which classic bball sneakers should you look to add to your collection? This review will help you to find out by listing a number of the best performance basketball shoes of all time for men, women, and children, as well as outlining some of the most important factors to consider in your search. And now for the PlayHimBasketball.com reviews of the 9 best performance basketball shoes, plus 3 to avoid. Coming in at number 1, Air Jordan 29. Have for a long time been positioned as one of the best basketball shoe brands out there, and this shoe is one of their best ever products. These shoes are as good as it gets in terms of providing you with plenty of traction and support. The grip will allow you to change directions better than any of your opponents, no matter what surface you're playing on. Players of all types can enjoy this shoe. It provides a high level of responsiveness for those smaller players who rely on explosive movements, while there is also plenty of impact support for the big guys working down low. This is one of the best performance basketball shoes of all time, and there's no doubt you'll enjoy wearing them. Coming in at number 2, Adidas Men's Crazy Explosive 2017 basketball shoe. This is an incredible pair of shoes and might be the best high-performance basketball shoe of recent years. The Crazy Explosive is just that. It provides incredible explosiveness off the mark, allowing you to get around your opponent and attack the rack with authority. They are also extremely comfortable and provide a huge level of support and cushioning, ensuring that whether you're running rings around the opponent at point guard or banging bodies down low, your feet will be looked after. On top of that, they provide plenty of traction, aiding your lateral movement on the floor. Coming in at number 3, Nike Men's LeBron 13 basketball shoes. LeBron's line of Nike basketball shoes tend to be pretty high quality, and the 13 might be the best of them all. Perhaps where these shoes excel the most is through their support. To carry around LeBron's 250-pound frame, you need a pair of pretty solid shoes, and these are obviously made with the heavier player in mind. Support isn't all they provide though. The LeBron 13s also feel extremely comfortable to wear, allowing you to focus on what's important out on the court. On top of that, they look great and will last you a very long time, making them one of the best options on the market. Looking to learn more about the best performance basketball shoes in this review? View the links in the description section and click to learn more. Coming in at number 4, Nike Women's Prime Hype DF2 basketball shoe. The Nike Prime Hype is one of the best performance basketball shoes of all time for women. Coming in the high top style, these provide fantastic support for your ankles and enable you to cross over your opponent with ease. The decoupled collar ensures that despite the high top, you'll still have full range ankle movement, which can sometimes be a problem with more restrictive high top shoes. Breathe Tech construction also helps you deliver an element of breathability, meaning your feet will be extremely comfortable out on the floor. On top of all this, they have a whole lot of traction thanks to an anatomical outsole, capping off what is a terrific basketball shoe. Coming in at number 5, Under Armour Women's UA Jet basketball shoes. Another sensational pair of women's basketball shoes, with this shoe offering a whole lot of great features and very few drawbacks. The support provided by this shoe is second to none, with synthetic overlays giving you a huge amount of stability both laterally and medially, enabling you to move in any direction with ease. It also has a soft collar foam, which gives you great comfort and support in the ankle area. The full-length model EVA sock liner wraps around your foot to provide even more comfort, while the multi-directional traction pattern helps you to move laterally far better than your opponent. Overall, a fantastic set of kicks. Coming in at number 6, Adidas Women's CF Superhoops basketball shoes. These leather imported shoes are high quality, comfortable, and supportive. Perhaps the most noticeable feature of these is their comfort, and with the Cloudfoam cushioning technology acting quite literally as it is named, making you feel as though you're walking on clouds with these shoes on. The rubber cup sole also provides users with a high amount of traction, enabling them to move laterally or stop on a dime more easily. Another great benefit of opting for these shoes is the price. Despite their high quality, this pair of shoes will generally cost you well under $100, meaning you'll be able to get a great pair of kicks without having to break the bank. Coming in at number 7, AND1 Kids Show Out basketball shoe. This shoe is just about as good as it gets for kids. The AND1 Kids Show Out shoe is extremely lightweight, enhancing comfort so that your child can maximize his or her enjoyment of the game of basketball. The lightweight nature created by the EVA midsole enables their ability to move around the floor easily and doesn't lose out on stability, like many other similar shoes. Despite weighing next to nothing, this shoe will still provide great support for your child's young feet and ankles, reducing the risk of suffering an injury, which is always a little higher with children who are still getting used to their growing bodies. On top of all that, it comes in extremely cheap, something that is even more important for children given the pesky tendency of their feet to rapidly outgrow their new shoes. Overall, these might be the best performance basketball shoes of all time for kids. Coming in at number 8, Adidas Neo Cloudfoam Kids Casual Footwear. One of the most important factors in evaluating whether a shoe is appropriate for kids is comfort. They tend to be more selective about whether they're comfortable in a pair of shoes, and with that in mind, the Cloudfoam is one of the best options you'll find. With comfortable textile lining and Adidas patented Cloudfoam midsole, putting this shoe on feels like putting your foot into a pillow. Fortunately, unlike a pillow, it is also a high-performance basketball and will enable your child to move around the court with ease. Shoes as comfortable as this one will help your child to develop his or her love of the game, so they are definitely a great option and well worth considering. Coming in at number 9, Nike Kids Team Hustle Quick Basketball Shoe. The Nike Kids Team Hustle is the quintessential air-rounder, excelling in virtually every category and presenting very few flaws. It provides a huge amount of support, with the leather and mesh upper combining with the reinforced stitching to give your child extra lateral stability and minimize the chances of them injuring an ankle. It also allows ease of movement, thanks to the deep flex grooves, while the synthetic sole ensures that these shoes will last a long time, regardless of what surface they're being used on. On top of that, they're extremely comfortable, making them an ideal all-around option for your child. Finding this review educational and entertaining? If so, please like this video and leave a comment below with your favorite performance basketball shoes. Click the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to receive fresh weekly video updates. And now for the playinbasketball.com performance basketball shoes to avoid. Nike Kobe Mamba Instinct men's basketball shoes. Some of Nike's Kobe edition shoes are worth a look, but this certainly isn't one of them. This shoe is very uncomfortable, seemingly designed for a foot shape that very few people actually have. The shoe will fit nicely everywhere except in the midsole, where it suddenly becomes very tight. So problematic is this section that some users have complained they could barely walk in the shoes. The support provided by the shoes is reasonable enough, but the discomfort that results from the midsection makes them one of the worst performance basketball shoes of all time. Regardless of how much you love Kobe, you should avoid these performance basketball shoes. 66 Town Women's Shock Absorption Running Shoes. Put simply, these shoes aren't good quality at all. It's clear from the moment you see them that the materials used aren't good ones, and the result is that they often barely last a month if they see continual use. The stitching comes apart very easily, and the insole has been reported by some users as wearing entirely away within a matter of weeks. They also don't fit well, making them uncomfortable as well as not at all durable. There are a whole lot of problems with this shoe, and overall, it is one of the worst performance basketball shoes for women on the market. Adidas Performance Boys Cross 'em Up. Unfortunately, it's virtually impossible to justify purchasing these shoes for one simple reason: they aren't comfortable. A pair of shoes can provide all the support and all of the innovative technology they can find, but at the end of the day, if they don't also provide comfort, they aren't worth buying. This is particularly the case with kids' shoes, and this pair will have your kid itching to take them off. They are very narrow, and even the option to purchase a wide size doesn't negate this fact. Unless your child has an extremely narrow foot, these won't be comfortable to wear, making them one of the worst performance basketball shoes of all time for kids. And now for the playinbasketball.com final thoughts on buying the best performance basketball shoes. If you're looking for the best pair of kicks for basketball you can find, you're going to have a lot of research to do. There are seemingly endless options out there, but by considering just what are the most important factors in your search, you'll be able to make things much easier. This article has offered up some suggestions as to what they might be, as well as listing some of the best performance basketball shoes of all time to help you with the process. Looking to learn more about the best performance basketball shoes in this review? View the links in the description section and click to learn more. Did you find this review educational and entertaining? If so, please like this video and leave a comment below with your favorite performance basketball shoes. Click the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to receive video updates.